Hey guys, welcome back to Unmedicated and Dysfunctional. I'm Kenz, and this is our very last episode of To the Moon. So here we go, we're gonna go ahead and jump right back in. We just lost Neil. So, that's not good. I'm not really sure where to find them. Oh, and they hopped up a seat as well. Okay, here we go. Please work. To the moon, darling. Oh, Henry. Dear Lord, I'm way too tired and hungry to be constructing movies. Guess I should go see if anything's changing with John. Okay, come on. You want to go to the moon, kid. Sorry for making you sit through this, buddy. Okay. I'm so on edge. Okay, so we're back at we should be back at adulthood. Still exactly the same. It's all the same. I'll have to try igniting it somewhere else then. This is ridiculous. Wait, what is that? Lily? Oh man. We went and kerfuckled it. Perhaps something here could work. Oh yes, the platypus. I don't have time for her right now. Okay. What about the stuffed toy platypus? Nothing. Okay. So did she throw an encyclopedia in your face? Huh? Did she? Shut up, dude. What are you guys doing here? It's starting. Let's go get a good spot. Wait. I don't remember that happening. Something must have changed. Oh good. Oh, good. Hey, don't squeeze. What's starting? Is Neil in here? Did Neil change something? Because that would have been nice. Or was I before this? I might have been before this. Ooh. Wait, does this mean he never asked River out? Wait a minute. This isn't a real change. This is... May I have your attention, please? Oh, no. As you know, I am a representative sent from NASA in all its glory. And I'm here to tell you all about it. Hit it, Timmy! Oh, no. Wow, that was terrible. But I digress. Anyways, I know that many of you are wondering, what chances do I have of doing something as awesome as adventuring in another realm? To inhale the sweetness of Venus, to swim counterclockwise through the rings of Saturn, or perhaps just chilling at the backside of the moon? Well, here at NASA, we believe that with enough will, everyone has potential. It could be you, or you. Or perhaps you! But I don't want to go to the moon. Then you're in love. Wait, what? Why not? Why should I? I'm happy here on Earth as it is. Well, don't you want to go there even a little bit? No, why? Not even a tiny bit? No? Oh no. This whole thing is backfiring. Well, as an official NASA recruiter, I shall go over some facts about the moon. To start off, the moon is 4.5 billion years old. Oh boy, Neil. You're doing it. And did you know that its surface is about as big as Africa? It's true, in fact, if you try to bike around the moon... Oh no. Also, it takes 1.5247 seconds for the light to travel to the moon from here. And if you drive a flying car, it takes 130 days. I knew that! And last but not least, people who go to the moon get rich and famous. And we all know that rich plus famous equals groupies. So, that concludes my presentation. Remember, NASA welcomes any of you, especially if you're a brunette. Oh man. That was so bad. Neil, why? Well, what did you think? NASA probably wouldn't hire you, but I suppose it was blatant enough for this. I do try pretty hard. Are you gonna go see if it worked? Of course, be right back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, if he's coming back, it's not gonna work. Back! Report? Utter failure. Deuce. Hey, don't get discouraged. I'm sure there are still things to be done. Such as... Well... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's he thinking? What is he thinking? We can't afford to finish building this house. Oh, I remember this. But you can afford that lunar trip lottery. If you sell this house, you sure can. Oh no. Is the diagnosis certain? Yes, in fact, we really have. Did you know that NASA has excellent healthcare plans? It's true for both you and your spouse. Oh no. Free pony rides in space! Oh, look, a wedding! Good for you! But here's a riddle. Guess where you should go for your honeymoon? Oh man. Oh man, these are just so... I don't know. Okay. River? I bet we have to get River to tell him to go to the moon. Can we do that? Dagnabbit glass slippery. John! What the cucumber? Whew. You know what? This just isn't working. It's more than just not working. It's ridiculous. We're freaking professionals. I didn't sign up for a job to run around yelling at him like an idiot. You didn't? Look, maybe this lack of sleep is getting to us. Had I known that we'd been on all-nighter, I would have bought coffee. I agree, you should have seen the movie I constructed earlier. What movie? Exactly. Anyway, as valuable as time is here, this just isn't going anywhere like this. Let's take a break till morning. Hopefully Johnny can hang on till then. I do have some calls to make. I just don't see how this is gonna work unless River, because River is the driving state for everyone. Unless she's the one that tells him. Because, like, there was no point going back to where he decided that he wanted to go. So, I bet there was a point where River said something. It doesn't make sense. Why did the machine have no effect? Johnny's registered wish to go to the moon was successfully transferred, yet there wasn't even a trace of him wanting to go to the moon after the transfer. Unless a secondary condition for the desire was changed in the process. Only then would the desire produce two different outcomes at two different points in time. There's no denying that River played an important role through it all. If there's anything that could have caused a core change, she would have been the top suspect. But of all things, what exactly caused it? River. Just what exactly did you do? Ah, the sun's rising. We don't have much time left. I wonder if Neil came up with anything. It's so beautiful. Just everything in this game is beautiful. It's a new perspective, really. Sorry. I got choked up for a second. Literally. And figuratively. You can smell the squirrel Neil ran over all the way from here now. I wonder if the rabbit had anything to do with it. I mean, I know the rabbit is a big part because, I mean, why else would that be? That's not something that's just randomly stuck in there. We still haven't quite figured out the whole meaning behind that. Oh gosh, I can't. How's John doing? Barely hanging on. What are you two doing? We just couldn't make any progress. You better be soon. We don't have long. If you're looking for your colleague, I think he's in the kitchen. Alright, let's go get Neil. See if he's made any progress, because... Yeah, I can't... I don't know, I don't know what the tie-in is between rabbits and the moon. This is not the kitchen. Unless you like to cook in the bathtub? Where's the kitchen? Is the kitchen in here? No, that's the study. Neil? This is the study, right? Oh, this might be the kitchen. But Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. Shh, let them sleep. Okay. No, I understand that part, but... Okay, did you confirm it in his records? And why, again, is this information not made available to us? Or the medical doctor, for that matter? Where did you get that coffee? Shh. Are you speaking with headquarters? Yes, I'll fill you in after. Now, shh. I see. I thought I left this at Johnny's bed. Oh yeah, where did you find that? I thought you shushed me. Temporarily unshushed. Oh, ain't I lucky. Well, I found the rabbit in the lighthouse last night. There's a bunch more of them there and in the basement, too. Alright, resume shushing. Right, that's part we can do. Last paper. Oh, it's the very last one. Ugh. Okay. You there! Come hither. There we go. Speech bubble is hard to find. I really should have watched those two last night. They were up late. Well, it's not everyday circumstance, I suppose. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? Future. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city I live in, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny in this place. Maybe I'll come back and visit once in a while. You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. 2 children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. But how did you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. Sorry to hear that. I panicked. Our savings were low. The job market was grim. Johnny saw an ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place was peaceful, too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help get them back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, and so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. You're going to miss him. I think deep down he really wanted a family. So what are you going to tell them about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well. It's the nature of life. There's nothing to hide. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. Okay, let's go back in the kitchen and see if he's off of that phone call. What is it? It seems like our little Johnny here has some hidden records from the old days. Hidden records? Hidden medical records, to be exact. Apparently during his youth, he was administered a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. And what luck, they tend to have this little side effect on a curious thing called memories. Beta blockers. Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he? Apparently not. Which leads one to wonder that side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with. And in such a large amount, its impact on his memories at the time of the administration must have been significant. You think that's what kept us out of his earliest memories? Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. That maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them. So what now? It was just given the reconfiguration frequencies that should get us past the blockers. And once we're in his childhood, it might finally be early enough to transfer his desire into his work. Then what are we waiting for? But just one thing. Of course, there's always that one thing. In order to activate the new frequencies, we'll need a trigger. A trigger? Something that is strongly in the bridge unaccessible memory. And we'll need to give it to Johnny for him to stimulate his memory internally. But what do we know of that? We've only gotten a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious. Yeah, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the arse for me since Nora's case last year. Likewise. This is killing me. I'm going out to get some fresh air. Does that mean we should... Oh! I forgot my coffee. Received a note on the beta blocker. Okay. Maybe we should follow him out, then. Boo. It smells! Quit barging in and out of doors. The roadkill, Eva. It smells. I know, it's your fault for running it over. What's going on? The children are sleeping. Wait a minute. That last memory, the one we were stuck at. It was the same smell. What are you talking about? The olfactory receptors are directly linked to the brain's limbic system, Lily. Don't you see what that means? What? He means the smell is arguably the most effective sense for memory recall. We can use it to simulate the bridge in his childhood memories. And the best part, even though Johnny's unconscious, he's still susceptible. I think I'm missing some vital contextual info in this whole thing. Alright, this is good. This is awesome. Now you just need to go fetch a piece of that roadkill. Yes, Wait, why should I fetch it? You're the one who ran it over. Exactly, I've already done my part. Oh, my miserable bastard. If it helps, Yes? I have a pair of gloves you can borrow. Oh. They aren't really disposable gloves, but that'll probably change after this. Okay, so I know that I said that this was gonna be the last episode, but I have to stop it here. I'm really, really sorry. Maybe the next one will probably be the last episode. I'll let you guys know. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time. Bye!